And we are back at X Planet Games playing a Song of Ice and Fire versus Jay and his Martells in preparation for the GCO. Jay is trying out a new build, and I'm just playing my Brotherhood because I've got my cool banners done, and I've got theirs done as well in my matching scheme. We are playing Here We Stand, Capture Taylor Quarters. In Jay's list, we have Commander...
Damon Sand, right here.
Damon Sand, this guy. Damon Sand and Spearman. He's got an 8 activation list. He's got Skyreach Bowman with Edric Dane. We've got Dune Vipers with the High Hermit Sentinel for the pivot in March. We've got Stormcore Mercenaries with the Spearlord for extra attacks. And we've got more Spearmen with Nymeria, I believe her name is.
Nymeria Sand.
We will see what she does. She's pretty hype. And then for NCUs, we've got Ilaria, we've got Varys, and we've got Tyene. So Poison is going to go somewhere. Who knows where? It could be anywhere. And then for the Brotherhood, we've got Commander Beric Dondarrion in Kingsman. We've got Angui in Archers. We've got Hot Pie in Golden Crossbows, and we've got a Fortune Seeker in Sword Knights. This is the double Sentinel build going on over here, thanks to Dan. My NCUs are Thoros of Mir, Ravella, who's taking a nap right now, and my own Varys as well. So, terrain-wise, Jay won the dice off, and he chose a Palisade. He's been very good at Palisades. Hopefully, we both have double archers. We'll see if we can take advantage of that or not. I've done a Bog because he's got Pathfinder. He put on a second Palisade, and then I made one side really bad. I put a Corpse Ball down here, and then I won the dice off for side. Jay out-activates me, but I didn't want to have the nonsense of dealing with the Palisade and the Bog, or the Corpse Ball. So this side, we deployed like so, and we're about to finish round 1. We will see you at the end of round 1. See you soon. Alrighty, we're at the end of 1, and... You know, Jay made a casual comment during deployment. He was just counting how many points we have on the table. I have 12 points of NCUs. He's got 13, which means I have more points on the table. Which means that if it's a draw on points, I'm going to win. So inherently, this creates pressure on Jay to come to me. So as a result, I played kind of boring, and I just kind of backed up. Jay's kind of positioning as well. So I mean, I'm getting up front here. Jay knows. I don't intend to cross the midline where I'm going to get peppered by double archer. He's got to come to me, so I'm going to force him to hopefully do some action. We'll see if that works out, though. Round 2 coming up. Alrighty, we are at the end of 2. So we're going to have some action round 3. Pretty much this side was a bit of a stalemate. A cunning ploy pushed the Dune Vipers far into my zone. And then when I activated them, he played Rising Temp. I had Knights of Hollow Hill, which canceled it, and importantly, gave me a 3-inch maneuver, so that when I activated and shot, gave me a 2-inch shift, which pushed me 6 away from his unit, which allowed me then to use on his turn the seal over position to get me even further away. So that was really nice on me. The shooting only killed one guy, and then I repositioned Beric to get a Sentinel countercharged in. So Jay said no, and he just decided to come to my flank and set up a possible flank charge for this round. I used the Varys token to no effect, unfortunately, and here we are. So round 3 coming up. Jay's in a position to push into my zones. Can I punish him? We'll find out. Round 3 coming up. Alright, round 3, we have some blood. So the action of the round was Jay pulled back with this unit. I marched forward for assault orders. He took a shot with the sword first. Killed 6. Because I had a vulnerable token from somewhere. Then I assault ordered in. That's right. Oh yes, he took the shot with Ilaria, which gave me vulnerable token. Shot 6, killed 6. I healed 1 when I passed morale. I assault ordered in. The swords and my assault orders killed 6, which is pretty good. And then he played Unbent on me. This was actually pretty significant, because then when he activated and shot, he rolled 6 hits. I failed all 6 saves, which killed my unit. I then failed my first to the last test, and then they passed the second one, thankfully. Because they passed, they healed 1. I spent 2 royal tokens healing them up, and then I shot into combat and thankfully passed morale again to heal another wound. So it's not looking good though, because he's on his last legs. He pushed up, got shot by crossbows. Here, Tac Repo got the charge on me, but because I had the bag, I wasn't too concerned. He spent some Dune Tactics to reduce the damage, and she did something cool. I attacked, and she dealt 2 wounds to me, so that was pretty significant. They pushed up to get some more shots in. It is now 2-2, but definitely more of an exciting game. So round 4 coming up. Sorry, it's now 4-4 for the score. Round 4 coming up. All right, end of 4. Much blood has been spilt. So I was hoping to open the round and do some cool stuff, but Jay was like, no. I've got this card called A Need for Vengeance, which let the archers activate first, shoot Barrick, and kill him. Thankfully, he took a wound from the panic test for shooting in combat. It let me activate an NCU, and then I still went first and activated again. So I took the sword of Varus, who's down to 1 token. He's now poisoned and dead. It let the crossbows double shoot into his commander and kill them. But, you know, in terms of trading, he killed my 7-point unit, I killed a 5-point unit. My Varus is now dead because of poison, so it's a very good trade for Jay. Otherwise, they came forward with a cunning ploy, took a shot, peeled off 7 guys, because I did heal 2 with Ravella, but then I failed the panic test. He had used Unbent when they attacked into here, which is smart. On this side here, I didn't do too much damage because of the weakened token, and then because of her, I took 4 wounds overall, which is pretty nasty. And that's that. So right now the score is 5-5, but unfortunately this trade's on its last leg. So we'll see if we can make stuff happen. Round 5 coming up. All right, so as predicted, top of 5, Jay led with a sword shot into my depleted archers, and they got killed. And then essentially at that point, he's now up 8-6, and he's got enough power to just control 2 zones. I was just trying to kill this unit and get a point. They failed to do it. I shot in the flank and attacked the weakened token again, nullified some of their damage there, so couldn't kill them, and then they both shot into this unit here and peeled off 12 wounds. So that's the game. You know, I do like Thoros more. I wanted to try Barrick. Maybe Jay can add some thoughts on what I did right, what I did wrong. I will say, I always am unimpressed by my Kingsmen. I always feel like they die really quick, even though Barrick's in there for extra healing. My experience has never been really positive with them. So that's my thoughts. Now, I think in terms of positioning, these guys were just an anvil, which wasn't good. Like, they were never aggressive. This unit with her is actually quite a good counter. She does a lot of wounds to them, which is pretty cool.
You healed it all back.
I healed it all back, so they are also a good counter to her in a way, I guess. What got me was maybe my aggressiveness here, because these Saw Orders I thought would do a lot more damage because I thought I was leading.
But superior
positioning and no control of the crowns dented the damage. Plus, I didn't get to attack first.
Right? You would have killed them.
I may have killed them. Yeah. If I was able to swing with the Kingsman before I got shot due to a need for vengeance, I was actually going to activate. Because if I activate, I would have had I had a card take up the sword, which is more healing as well. So that, and then when I'm activated, when the archers shoot me, it's less damage. But a need for vengeance thwarted all that, unfortunately. Jay, how do you feel about your list? What do you feel? How do you think?
I mean, the double archers is great.
Yep.
I did split you in half.
Yes.
And I feel like your 2 best units played defense.
Yeah.
So I don't know if all of my units are pretty bad.
Right.
So I feel like if you had comboed shots in one of your units, it didn't really happen in the game. There's no
a lot of one-on-one fights.
Any of my units,
yeah,
and I would probably die.
I agree. It was also good that he had a 5-point NCU, which gave him some options to capture quarters. I had only 4-pointers. Though honestly, my second list is also all 4-pointers. But in this scenario, it is quite handy to have in the back pocket as an option for scoring. So it's a good game, and stay tuned for more. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.